Hey guys, Mercury here, bringing you another video for Pokémon Scarlet and Violet VGC. I'm super excited to feature Scizor in this video. It's quite underrated in Regulation C, and all around a great part of any team. To get right into the battles, skip to the timestamp below. Let's get into the analysis of this team. So I built the team around Scizor, which is kind of a double-edged sword. There are certain matchups where you don't want to bring Scizor into the opponent's team, and in those cases you're playing a more slow-paced match. The start of the team, of course, is Scizor, and I probably mentioned this in a previous video, but this is a really fun set that I came up with that has Swords Dance and 3 attacking moves. Bullet Punch and Pounce get same type attack bonus and are also boosted by the Technician ability, while Close Combat's just a really hard-hitting move. You could probably swap out Close Combat for something else like Aerial Ace or Trailblaze, but I've always liked this move on Scizor. Fire Terra is really useful since it covers its one and only weakness to fire, and Clear Amulet is an obvious choice that stops Intimidates and other stat drops from Breaking Swipe or Baby Doll Eyes. To support Scizor, you have Talonflame that can always set up Tailwind, taunt the opponents, and burn them with Will-O-Wisp. You also have a Moongus which plays a similar role. It's always nice to have that redirection with Rage Powder, and it can put things to sleep with Spore, so that Scizor has more opportunities to set up Swords Dance. Ideally, you can Pollen Puff it as well to heal back any damage that Scizor takes. Tinglu and Gyarados are excellent defensively, and the Vessel of Ruin ability makes the opponent's special attacks weaker, and of course Scizor doesn't care about the drop to its own special attack because it is a physical attacker. And finally you have Farigiraf, which can set up Trick Room, which can be helpful for Scizor and for itself, of course. This is a Throat Spray set that actually racks up damage over time with Psychics and Hyper Voices. I might actually put Psyshock on this team to help hit Fluttermane harder, although this team doesn't struggle a lot with that Pokemon. One last thing to note is that this team has 2 forms of speed control. You can either go the Trick Room route, or use Tailwind, and I think that both can be beneficial depending on the opponent's team. Question of the day, which Pokemon do you see becoming really good in Regulation C? Jumpluff has had surprising success as of late on Sun teams, which is interesting because historically it's been more of a subpar pick, but I personally think that Corviknight and Azumarill are really good right now. There's something about their typing and the roles that they play that intrigue me, and I hope that they pick up in usage. And hey, if you have a second, please consider subscribing to the channel. It's free to do so, and you get all my new videos right there in your subscriptions tab, and I'll try my absolute best to keep them coming and keep up the quality content. With all that being said, let's hop right into the battles and see what we can get done with Scizor. Enjoy the video, guys! Interesting, we've got Fluttermane, the Azumarill, the Arcanine, Indeedee, Qianpao, and the Chi-Yu. Okay, so how do we want to approach this? He's got 2 fire types, and potentially a Mystical Fire on the Fluttermane, so I don't know if Scizor is the best bet here. But, let's lead. I think we should bring Scizor anyway. Although we gotta keep in mind that Indeedee has Psychic Terrain, so he might just be bringing that. Yeah, let's not bring Scizor. I'm not bringing Scizor in this one. But if I don't bring Scizor, what's my main offense? I guess Farigiraf and the Gyarados. I still do want to bring Talonflame. We'll see. He might not bring Indeedee, although if I were him, I would personally bring Indeedee into this matchup. It's really good. Let's bring these 2, and then let's bring that. Yeah. I think this Amoonguss has Water Terra on the team. I don't know, I have a couple different Amoonguss sets with different Terra types. Same moves, but different Terra types. But let's see, he might not bring Indeedee. I'm gonna be kind of sad if he didn't, because then I could have brought Scizor, but like, yeah. Azumarill, Qianpao. Okay, so a completely different direction from what I thought he was going to bring. Do we want to go the Trick Room route here? You know what, I do want to get a Will-O-Wisp on the Azumarill and then probably just go for... I think we just go for Protect. Actually, the rest of our team is fairly slow, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay, I think we just go for Protect here to see what he wants to do on Farigiraf. Although if he doesn't carry Throat Chop, then that's not terrible. No, I think we Protect anyway, just to kind of scout. He might even Terra turn 1. If this is like Terra Fire Azumarill, that would be really cool, but it doesn't look like he's going to Terra. We're going to protect the Farigiraf. I haven't used Farigiraf on the channel in a long time, but he's just Ice Spinner into the Talonflame. Is this... No, it's not Aqua Jet because it wasn't priority. Yeah, Will-O-Wisp gonna come out. Okay, so was Protect a bad play on turn 1? I don't know. I just didn't want to get taken out immediately. Is he Belly Drum? No, he's just Liquidation. So, okay. We maybe should have played a little more aggressive there. I don't know. I wanted to take out, or get the Azumarill burned. And we did do that, so now we can kind of ignore it a little bit. I'm thinking this turn we go for... Should we go for a Trick Room? I'm not really sure. He might even protect Chien-Pao. Azumarill we can just ignore. We know that. I think Gyarados here just clicks. We could go Helping Hand into Hyper Voice, but... Yeah, I was really scared of him bringing in Didi. I should have brought Scizor, though. We lost our Talonflame turn 1. That's also super unfortunate. But I think we just go for... Yeah, let's go for... Let's actually go for Waterfall here, and then we're gonna Terra and go for Trick Room. Just because I'm scared of him having a Dark-type move. But let's see. Arcanine, okay. Fair enough, fair play, fair play. I mean, Gyarados is still going to do a decent amount of damage with its Waterfall. But it doesn't look like he Terra'd on Chien-Pao either. He might have just gone for like a Throat Chop. Which actually does shut down Hyper Voice, I think, for 2 turns. No, he went for Protect, okay. But we get a Trick Room off, so that's good. And now, since Farigiraf is really slow, we're going to be the fastest thing in the field. This is actually my first time using a Trick Room team, so I'm not too accustomed to it yet. But, we could also taunt the Arcanine to make sure he doesn't get any kind of like Howls or any kind of Will-O-Wisps off. But let's do that and then go for, I think Hyper Voice here makes sense. Because we don't really want to protect and like stall out our own Trick Room, but he's going to switch the Chien-Pao into what? Flutter Mane? No, Azumarill, okay. I'm fine with that, I'm fine with that. And then Arcanine does what? Wow, actually, oh, it was a crit, that's why. That's why it did so much damage. I was like, what? No way. But yeah, we're gonna proc the throat spray there on the, what's it called? Farigiraf. And then next turn we'll be doing more damage. So yeah, he was trying to Will-O-Wisp us, as I thought. Who do we have in the back? Ting-Lu? There's no way he goes for something crazy like a Liquidation into the Gyarados slot. He could, but I don't think he does. And who's his last Pokemon? He hasn't shown it yet. It's probably Flutter Mane if I had to guess. So, on that note, do we want to bring our Ting-Lu? No, I think we're actually free to stay in here. Maybe go for Helping Hand onto Farigiraf and just go for a Hyper Voice. I think he actually swaps the Arcanine this turn, probably into a Flutter Mane, which would make sense. Oh, he actually didn't, so that's perfect. So Helping Hand, Hyper Voice is going to do a lot of damage here. Let's see. Yeah, it takes it all. We double critted the Arcanine. I think that mattered. That's really unfortunate. I would have liked to see how much damage we do without that. But Liquidation does only about 50 because the Azumarill's burned. So, Farigiraf looks super funny with the Terra hat. But yeah, the Helping Hand definitely doing a lot of damage there. Chien-Pao also gonna come out. Okay. So everyone's defense goes down. How many turns left of Trick Room? Is it 1? No, 2. Okay, so I think the turn before it expires, I'm going to go for Thunder Wave onto the Chien-Pao. Although nothing's really stopping us from doing Helping Hand again. Nah, you know what? Let's go for Hyper Voice. He could be Terra Ghost here, which would be a great play by him, but he's not. And we take out the Azumarill. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, that turn 1 was really crucial. Unfortunately, our... Oh, we actually don't pick up the knockout, but Ice Spinner comes out. Okay. That turn 1 was really crucial from the Talonflame to get the Will-O-Wisp on the Azumarill, because that kind of set us up for success in the endgame. So we're positioned pretty well here, but it's definitely not over, because he could still have... Yeah, Flutter Mane, just like I thought. Okay, so he is Speed. I think now we might even want to go for a Thunder Wave. Although Waterfall would do the trick, too. We have options here, though. I think we do... I don't know, I kind of want to take out the Chien Pao. But let's actually just Hyper Voice. He might even Terra. He didn't. So our Hyper Voice is going to be useless here. Oh, he double protected. Okay, smart play, smart play. Yeah, this one's hard now because... I'm really not sure what he's going to go for. He might go for Gleam, but that double protect was super clutch on his part. I think our Gyarados is in danger regardless. I think he uses his Terra here, though. The reason I clicked Psychic here is because I could have clicked Trick Room, actually. But I just want damage on this Flutter Mane, because he's probably going to Terra... He could Terra Ghost here, expecting maybe another Hyper Voice. No. He just goes Terra Fairy, okay, for straight up damage. Okay. So this is Dazzling Gleam, I'm guessing. If we can take out the Chien Pao, that's super good. Yep, Gleam gonna come out, and then, I don't know, we might even go down with the Gyarados here. Hopefully not, but we might. Farigiraf did its job, you know? It was a good Pokemon from the start. Hopefully this Ice Spinner doesn't KO. If it does, I'm gonna be sad. Okay, it didn't. So that's really good. And I think with Citrus Berry, we do live another Gleam here. Or maybe we don't. Depends on the damage roll, but yeah, we're gonna take out the Chien Pao, which is important, and then we have our Gyarados, or sorry, our Ting Lu in the back. I don't have Fissure or anything crazy like that, but I have Heavy Slam, which is good. So I think here we could just double attack, although maybe a Thunder Wave would be good. No, let's just double attack, because if we miss a Thunder Wave and then let's say he two-shots Ting Lu, then that's really bad. But I don't think he has a way out here. We'll see. So Moonblast onto what, Ting Lu? No, just onto Gyarados. Wow. Okay, so, didn't really matter what we went for there, but hopefully Heavy Slam will take out Flutter Mane. It might not, though, because a lot of Flutter Manes are EV trained to be defensive, but yeah, we actually just one-shot it. Oh boy. Yeah, good game, good game. That would definitely be the benefit of having defense investment on your Flutter Mane, which I can definitely say I don't on the one Flutter Mane that I have. It's just max speed, max special attack, but if you do have defense investment, you can live things like that, and then maybe he would have been able to one-shot me, although I'm Assault Vest, so like, I personally don't think so. I don't think a Moonblast would have finished me off in the end there. But yeah, overall we played pretty well. It was important to conserve Ting Lu for the end as well. Maybe we could have saved our Terra, because he didn't seem to go for any Dark-type moves onto the Farigiraf. But yeah, regardless, we played that alright. Ooh, another Scizor. Okay, sweet. But, oh man, he's got Torkoal. Ooh, doesn't look good. Kind of debating just leading Talonflame plus Ting-Lu here. I've never faced Noivern, so like, I'm really unsure of what kind of sets it can actually run. But yeah, I think Talonflame plus the Ting-Lu makes sense here. Or actually, let's do this. Because Tailwind is important. Yeah, our Scizor is not really good in this matchup, but I kind of want to bring it, because then we can Terra Fire and just hit things really hard. Yeah, Gyarados isn't good in this matchup either, because all he's got is for physical attackers are Roaring Moon and Scizor, and he might not bring one of them. So yeah, let's just do this. See if it works out. My goal here is to, if he brings in Torkoal right away, which he might not, I want to Spore something. I want to get like a Tailwind off potentially and then Spore. But yeah, I'm curious as to what he's actually going to lead with. If he leads Talonflame, that sucks, because we could have gone Scizor. Or sorry, not Talonflame. Flutter Mane. And he actually did, okay. So... Tailwind makes sense here, and then maybe we could Protect, actually. He probably doesn't have any kind of like crazy setup moves. He also might Terra. Protect's not the worst play, it's fairly passive, but looks like he also did that on turn 1, so we're kind of just feeling out each other's strategy on turn 1 here, because we're not really sure, I guess, what the other person has. Boom Burst. Oh, Boom Burst hits everything. Okay. Talonflame doesn't even go down. What type is Boom Burst? Boom Burst is... Is it Flying type? Or no, it should be Normal type, but I think it has an ability that makes the moves Flying type. I think we definitely want damage on Flutter Mane, and then... I don't think we used our Terra quite yet on the Amoonguss. If he's Safety Goggles on the Noivern, that would really suck, but it actually looks like he's going to swap. So we might be putting something to sleep here. Torkoal? I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. This is smart because he procs his Photosynthesis with the Drought, and if this is a speed boost, we might... Yeah, we're probably... Oh no, we actually do still have speed. Nice, okay, so we get... Oh, really good damage. That's not even Focus Sash, so he actually just straight up lived. We could have Rage Powder, but I don't think it would have made a difference. Putting the Torkoal to sleep is great, unless he's got Safety Goggles. Please don't be... Okay. He's not Safety Goggles. Okay, perfect. I don't know, I want damage on the Torkoal. But I still think I have to go into Scizor here to threaten him. We might just protect Flutter Mane, which is why I'm definitely going for Swords Dance on this turn, and then I think I just go for Rage Powder. He did protect, okay, so that's fine. Fine by me. Definitely a bit of a passive play, but it is what it is. And now the Torkoal is a threat. So now maybe we go for Terra Close Combat? Or maybe we don't have to Terra right away. I just don't want him waking up and then taking out my Scizor, so... Do we actually...
Yeah, let's go for Terra Close Combat. And then let's go for, I guess, just a Pollen Puff on the Flutter Mane. Or we could Spore. We could also Rage Powder. I don't know, we got options. Let's go for Spore. Maybe he switches it out. But he doesn't. He actually doesn't. So this is scary. This is really, really scary. This is super, super scary. So yeah, Scizor is absolutely amazing. I love this Pokemon, but maybe he's not scared of a Bullet Punch? He just went for a Shadow Ball. Okay, let's see. Close Combat is going to do really good damage on the Torkoal, but does he go down? I don't think so. Can we actually outspeed the Torkoal because of our Tailwind? I think Amoonguss naturally outspeeds, but still. Torkoal stays asleep. Perfect, okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Tailwind sadly ends. What's stronger here? Pounce? Pounce is stronger. I don't know if Pounce takes out the Torkoal. Maybe. Either way, let's just try and... I really wish we had Ting Lu in right now, but we don't. Let's go for a... Do we just go for Pollen Puff? Yeah, let's just do that. No switches from the opponents, so that's really good. Yeah, Pounce didn't even take it out. Oh no. But it's Speed Fell, which is important. Pollen Puff gonna take out Torkoal. Okay, sweet. Okay, now Flutter Mane could still be a problem, although we have Bullet Punch anytime to take care of that. Let's just see what his other Pokemon is. If it's Noivern, that's pretty good. He might be trying to go for like Boom Burst and then Wake Up. We'll see though. Yeah, it's Noivern. I think we actually just go for probably Bullet Punch into the Flutter Mane, and then we swap into Ting Lu. Could be a bad play, although I hope he doesn't Wake Up and get Protect, because then we're kind of in a bad spot. I really hope he doesn't do that. But the special attack drop is nice, so yeah, it looks like he probably went for Protect. I can't really tell, because he would have been faster anyway. Oh, actually, no, he did go for it, yeah. Because we used the priority move, and then he acted first, so he definitely went for Protect. But yeah, he's down to his last two Pokemon. Boom Burst. Gonna do great damage on the Scizor. Sun Fades. Okay, this is important. Chi-Yu. Okay, I still think we go for Bullet Punch into Noivern, and then probably a Stomping Tantrum. I mean, Scizor goes down regardless, so we could go for Earth. Nah, Earthquake doesn't do anything for us. Stomping Tantrum makes sense into Chi-Yu. He's probably going to Terra, though. Terra is definitely the play he's making here. If he protects Noivern, then yeah, he kinda got us. He kinda got us here. He's Terra Normal on Noivern. Interesting. Okay, hopefully... I mean, maybe he's Focus Sash? Focus Sash would make sense. Bullet Punch doesn't KO. Wow. Okay. But he's gonna hit his own Chi-Yu as well. He crit his own Chi-Yu. Wow. Okay. So as long as our Amoonguss can survive, or sorry, our Ting Lu can survive here, which he can. Oh, Snarl. That's a weird play. It's probably just his best option. Maybe he's not like a really offensive Ting Lu, or not Ting Lu, Chi-Yu. All these different names are messing me up. But yeah, Stomping Tantrum actually gonna work now because he is normal type. So that's gonna be the end of the game. So yeah, pretty good game there using Scizor. It definitely put in a lot of work. I was surprised that Close Combat didn't do as much as I thought I would, but Torkoal does naturally have really high defense, so you don't really have to invest into it. Maybe he was, but we didn't really get to see what kind of set he was on Torkoal. I know a lot of them run like Yawn and then like Overheat with an Eject Pack, things like that. But we made Scizor work, so I'm super happy about that. Scizor is one of my favorite Pokemon. It's so cool. And I think it's good into this meta. It's like, it's not great, it's just good. It's good into the meta because like there's so many Flutter Mains running around and you can bullet punch them. Although I guess that's another case to be made for having like Psychic Terrain be up with DD and stuff. But yeah, we pick up the win and we made Scizor work, so I'm happy. Okay, so Mousehold Annihilate, so this is probably the beat-up strategy. Ting-Lu, Gyarados, which are common, Flutter Mane, and Baxcalibur. So all these Pokemon are really, really, really common. What do we want to bring? I'm debating here. So what's our counter to Mousehold Annihilate? I think we still lead Talonflame just in case. And then who do we want to bring? Amoonguss is good, but it's not... I mean, if we bring Amoonguss, we kind of have to commit our Water Tear if we see Baxcalibur. Do we bring it, is my question. Gyarados can be good, but he also has Annihilate with Intimidate, or Defiant. So our Intimidate would actually give him a boost. I think we bring Amoonguss. Yeah, let's not bring Ting-Lu, just in case he brings Flutter Mane and Baxcalibur. But yeah. Let's see how this goes. I'm just scared. I'm very scared. We're really gonna have to make use of our Terra, like, if we want to not get taken out by, I guess, like, 2 or 3 of his Pokemon. Because, Baxcalibur has Ice-type moves to hit Amoonguss. If we Water Tear, we get around it. But then we also have Glaive Rush to worry about. So, I don't know. Okay, Gyarados, Ting-Lu. We could burn something. Who's the bigger threat here? We could try and just burn the Gyarados. And then go for Spore. Actually, we could go for Protect turn 1, just to see what he's going to do. I don't know. Turn 1 Protect is not always great. It's pretty passive, but I don't think he has any kind of setup. If he does, we can burn him. Yeah, you know what? Let's go for it. Because if this is the Fissure strategy and he just straight up goes for Fissure, then that stinks. But he's actually going to Terra, so what is this? Terra? Is it Terra Fire? No, Terra Grass, okay, fair enough. Good thing we didn't go for Spore, so we baited out a Terra turn 1, that's excellent. Protect on Amoonguss is the right play here. And we do land a Will-O-Wisp, sweet. Okay, so I'm guessing this is probably Fissure. Fissure into the Amoonguss. If it is, that's scary. Nope, it's just Thunder Wave. So it's, what, Rocks? Does he have Rock Slide or something crazy? No? He does not. So we can taunt the Gyarados. Or we could straight up just go for a Brave Bird. We don't really want our own Gyarados to get paralyzed, so... Do we have a way to take out Ting-Lu? We do. We do. With Scizor. I think we do go for Taunt here, and then probably a Rage Powder. I don't think he clicks Fissure. And then even then, he still has to hit it, so like, a Throat Chop would be good, because then he takes Rocky Helmet damage, as opposed to like, Stomping, or no, Stomping Tantrum is also contact move. So yeah, we're gonna Rage Powder here. We taunt the Gyarados. It looks like it is the defensive set. Also, maybe it's good that we didn't Brave Bird because, oh, he actually used his own taunt. Oh, wait, I forgot that Grass, Grass ignores Rage Powder. That's fine. Gyarados of our own would be good. I mean, now Amoonguss isn't really doing much. Either way, I don't have a great way to take out the Ting Lu aside from Amoonguss? Yeah, I shouldn't have gone for, I definitely should not have gone for... What move am I talking about? Rage Powder, last turn. But, like, we can Swords Dance here. And then probably just go for a Pollen Puff? Or maybe swap the Amoonguss. Yeah, let's actually swap the Amoonguss. He doesn't even switch out Gyarados, so interesting. Okay, our own Gyarados gonna come out. He is taunted. Maybe he went for... I really don't know what he could go for with Gyarados here. Maybe he has, like, Iron Head or something? Just Waterfall. Makes sense. Fissure. Okay. Yeah. That's exactly what I thought he was going for. I think we just go for Pounce here. And maybe Helping Hand. He's probably Assault Vest. Because Gyarados is not doing much for him at all here. Hopefully, like a Pounce +2 boosted by Technician, boosted by Helping Hand will just be enough to take out the Ting Lu. He might swap it though. If I were him, I would switch it out because he's in danger, but not all Scizors actually even run a Bug-type move. We'll see. We'll see. The good thing is if I get paralyzed, like once his taunt runs out, if that happens, then I still have priority. But he doesn't swap. So hopefully we just one-shot Ting Lu. Please one-shot it. Okay, don't get flinched. Please don't get flinched. Nice, okay, no flinch. And we just one-shot Ting Lu. Sweet. Yeah, that thing is, it's really bulky, but come on. Technician boosted, Bullet Punch, or sorry, not Bullet Punch, Pounce with Helping Hand, with Stab. Yeah, you're not surviving that. Gyarados is hurt by the burn, and then it shakes off Taunt. Okay. So this is what I mean. Once you burn one of their Pokemon, like, you don't really have to, like, worry about it too much. I mean, he can still do things like Waterfall and Thunder Wave, but, yeah. Let's see what he brings in here. If it's Flutter Mane in the back, then we're good. He's already used this Terra as well, so that's important to keep in mind. Oh, Baxcalibur. Fine by me. I think we just Bullet Punch it, and then we probably try and get a Taunt off on the Gyarados. Just in case he has Protect. Okay, so he did Protect. Makes sense. Protect and what? Thunder Wave? I'm also curious if we win like a potential speed tie between the Gyaradoses, although we could just have different EV spreads. But no, we get our taunt off. Perfect. Beauty. This is sweet. Yeah, he was trying to Thunder Wave us. Oh no. This is why I love Helping Hand. So let's just go for another Bullet Punch. We could have gone for Swords Dance again, but I think we just Helping Hand. If we need to, we can go for Thunder Wave, although that's not really an issue with the Baxcalibur right now. And we still haven't used our Terra, so this is perfect. Because I don't see a way that Baxcalibur, like, hits Gyarados. Or, sorry, not Gyarados. Scizor. And I think we just one-shot it here as well. Nice. Man, Scizor's running through his entire team. This Pokemon is amazing. And Gyarados is just stuck here, just using Waterfall, which is... I mean, it's chipping me down, yeah, but, like... we can just ignore Gyarados. It's perfect. He's taken almost like half his health due to burn. And Annihilate. Okay. This is bad though. I think we go for another Swords Dance. And we could taunt the Annihilate though. Yeah, let's just taunt him to prevent a bulk up. That's the Pokemon I was scared of, but it looks like, I mean, he brought it without Mouse Hold. He just went for Rage Fist. Makes sense. He's definitely chipping me down. Okay, we know he's not going to bulk up, so it's perfect. And now, we're at +4 with Scizor. So this is sweet. I think we just have free reign now, just to Helping Hand, and Gyarados is almost at half health because of burn. That's so funny. He's taunted now, so like, yeah. That's something to worry about. And we still haven't Terra, just because we really didn't have to. Wait. Do we taunt him again? We don't want to get paralyzed. No, maybe we just Helping Hand. Okay, good. No Protect from Annihilate, because... Well, actually, he can't Protect, because we've taunted him. So yeah, this should do a lot of damage. Okay. Scizor, you're way too strong! You are way too strong. He probably... Yeah, it's a good thing we didn't taunt there. He just went for Waterfall anyway, because, like... He can't... I guess, do anything? This is so funny. This is an excellent game. We're just gonna Bullet Punch and then we're gonna Helping Hand. But you know what? Props to the opponent for not, like, giving up or anything, or, like, rage quitting. Yeah, he forfeits on the last turn, but props to him for not rage quitting or anything. A lot of people would just disconnect in that scenario. It just seems like we drafted absolutely perfectly. And I guess, I don't know if we want a speed tie or not, or maybe we have different investments on the Gyarados. That's kind of why it's important sometimes, even on a defensive Pokemon, to still run some speed investment, so that you can outspeed other Pokemon. But Gyarados just cleaned up that entire team. Master Ball ranking, we just swept the guy with Scizor. So, definitely a great match, and I'm really liking this team. I'm really liking it. Ooh, we actually see a Slitherwing. I haven't seen Slitherwing, like, ever. Maybe once online, I think? A really long time ago? Probably in that Snow Team video that I did. That was like a month or two ago, or maybe a month and a half. But who do we want to run here? This seems like it's a stall type of team with Wo-Chien. So we definitely bring Scizor, because it's good into his whole team. We want a Moongus because Glamora has Toxic Spikes. I don't think he's Trick Room or anything. Maybe? Talonflame doesn't seem all that helpful here, though. Yeah, let's just lead with Moongus and Scizor, and then in the back, I think we bring the Gyarados, and then... Who do we want as our last Pokemon? I think Tinglu, but I'm not sure. Because he's got good stuff into this. I mean, what's our other option? Farigiraf? No, we'd have to commit a Terra onto that, so yeah, let's just bring this. Oh, maybe I should have brought Talonflame actually instead, but I'm not sure what Talonflame does in this matchup aside from, like, hit something hard and, like, maybe burn one of his Pokemon. Actually, yeah, we probably should have brought it. That's okay, though. That's okay. We'll see if we can still make this work. Espathra Glamora. Interesting. And Amoonguss and Scizor is our play. I feel like we do want to protect, though. And then maybe get up a Swords Dance, because I think he's going to protect one of his Pokemon. Let's see. Curious as to what set this Espathra set is. If he's actually... I mean, they all run Lumina Crash, don't they? But, like... Doesn't look like he protected either of his Pokemon. He just straight up went for Earth Power, okay. Fair enough. He did a good amount of damage, too. Oh, he's Calm Mind. Ooh. Definitely not good. I mean... We're not in the worst spot. I think we do have to commit our Terra to a Moongus, though, in this matchup. Sadly. Yeah, let's do that, and let's Spore, and then we will try and get a Bullet Punch into the Glamora. And then if worse comes... Like, Toxic Spikes doesn't really matter too much in this matchup for us, because the only thing would be for, like, Tinglu. But hopefully we can swap a Moongus back out, and then have it like come back in and then take up the Toxic Spikes, because whenever you switch in as Poison type, the Toxic Spikes get removed. So we do just one-shot the Glimmora, which is super nice. Glimmora goes down. And yeah, it's just a Lumina Crash into Amoonguss. +1, so it makes sense. And we Spore the Espathra, which is nice. But now if he brings in a special attacker, we're in a bit of a kind of tricky situation. It depends, though. We could just sacrifice the Amoonguss and try and... what was I going to say? Just try and have it, like, soak up a hit so we can take out his other Pokemon. Or maybe take out a Spathra or something. Wo-Chien. Interesting. This could be a Leech Seed coming out into the Amoonguss. Probably. But I also have to consider he might have Giga Drain, so I'm going to go out into Gyarados, actually, and then probably go for... Let's actually go for Pounce. I think he might be attacking to Amoonguss this turn. Espathra's scary, but it's not crazy scary. We've also put him to sleep with Spore, so he has to stay asleep this turn. And he's not even swapping out here. So Gyarados comes in. Intimidate not going to be... Oh, he's actually Clear Amulet. Interesting. I wonder why, though. It's probably just to block, like, potential Snarls, maybe? But Pounce should just one-shot the Wo-Chien, so that's perfect. So yeah, definitely a good play on my part there. And then... I don't know, Spathra's really, really, like, frail. So I feel like a Bullet Punch will KO here. And he's Sylveon. Okay, so I think Scizor should be going down here because he's probably going to Terra Fire. But regardless, I think we go for... Let's actually go for Waterfall into Bullet Punch on a Spathra. We want this thing taken out. Oh, but he didn't even Terra. And Bullet Punch doesn't take out the Espathra. Interesting. Did he forget the Terra? Or am I missing something? Hopefully we get a flinch. Oh, it's a crit! I'll take that, though. Oh, no! A crit and a flinch. Oh, that feels bad. That feels so, so bad. I would have liked to see what he's going to go for with the Sylveon, but yeah, he's going to forfeit there. That's super unfortunate. Oh, man. Yeah, that flinch mattered. That crit definitely mattered. He probably would have gone for, like, Yawn or something. I don't really know. Maybe, like, a Dazzling Gleam or a Moonblast or something. Something to take, or do some damage onto my team. But yeah, that was a pretty quick game. I think his strategy was honestly probably just to go for, like, Lumina Crash with the Espathra and then get Dazzling Gleams off. He didn't really have a counter to the Scizor in that matchup, so Scizor was definitely the play, and this thing, as you guys saw in the previous match, like, this thing just deals out damage. It deals out so much damage. And that's really why I love using it. It's a great counter to a lot of the Pokemon in the meta, especially Fluttermane, like I was saying before. And yeah, that's why I'm featuring it today. But we were able to take him out. That was the flinch was unfortunate, and we got a crit. So we've definitely been blessed by some good RNG. But if you saw one of my previous videos, the one with Tyranitar, we had a really, really bad luck game in that one. So it is what it is. It might just be Pokemon paying us back for the bad luck in the past. But yeah, good luck all around.